Welcome back to my channel. You already know it's your boy Hood Diggity, the Rock Reactor, back with another video. Yes, sir. Before I proceed, let me know where you tapping in from. Let me know what country, what city, what mountain, what hill, what cave, what island, what planet, what universe. Let me know where you at. Represent your hood. Yes, sir. You know, guys, for the most part, I am pro-Trump. I agree with a lot, with about 95% of the stuff that he does. Some, even if I don't agree, I kind of understand, because you do have to be radical. And sometimes you do have to rule with an iron fist, or govern with an iron fist, and they'll lead with an iron fist in this case to get things done. So I kind of understand they're not the best tactics, some of them, but a lot of them are efficient, and I kind of, like I said, I kind of understand him. My family immigrated to the United States, or started immigrating to the United States, late 60s and early 70s. They all started. But even at that time, my uncles, my grandmother, they all did it legally. And all of my family went there legally. So I'm totally against illegal immigration, because I've seen what a lot of people had to go through, a lot of money that is spent. Specifically, I'm going to talk about this country, a lot of money that is spent, a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of legwork, a lot of paperwork, a lot of distant family, a lot of families periodically broken. Someone there, trying to bring the people here over there, working hard, a lot of money spent. People even have gone hungry. I've seen that situations. And then for somebody to sneak in the country, just go through Mexico, or go take a boat and go to Puerto Rico, and easily just get rewarded for it. I believe that it's unjust. It's unfair. It's unjust. It's not fair to everybody that's actually want to do it legally. So when they get there, they don't have to be hiding, and they could do everything legally, don't have any problems. So I don't believe it's fair for anybody that goes in illegally, and once they caught, they get rewarded for it. I don't think it's just. But anyway, this one we're going to talk about. I seen this video, and like I said, I'm totally against illegal immigration, but I'm totally against authority abuse. I'm totally against ICE violence, abusing. I am just totally against that. People that are legally in the United States being treated unjust. These people went there illegally. Remember that United States is made up of immigrants. Everybody except the Native American, it came from someplace. If they didn't, their ancestors came from someplace else. Everybody, with the exceptions of the Native Americans. But anyway, let's get right to it, guys. I wanted to show this video, Inside ICE Detention, people that are giving their testimony that they were stripped, they were shackled, they were starved. Let's take a listen, guys. Let's take a look. Before we do, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Any donations to my channel will be greatly appreciated. My PayPal account is on the screen. Let's take a listen.
I was reapplying for my work visa in the immigration office. I was doing everything completely legally.
I came to the US legally 11 and a half years ago. I was granted asylum. Then I got a notice to appear in one of ICE's offices in June for what they called a routine check-in.
We went to Cancun for vacation with my family. When we came back, got on the plane, they pulled me aside. I didn't understand why.
They said, you need to reapply through the consulate and we need to send you back to Canada. And in my head, I thought that meant, okay, I'm just getting on a plane and going home.
I was never concerned. I had a green card. I traveled multiple times before out of the country.
I was sitting there looking for flights to go home, and I was taken.
They were like, we have to detain you.
I was under arrest.
With no explanation. It felt like I had been kidnapped.
You're kidnapping me.
But why are you arresting green card holders, guys? People that have green cards are people that are legally, they're permanent residents. They're legally in the country.
They are detaining and deporting people who are here illegally and criminals.
I was never in the country illegally.
I did not come here illegally.
It was legal from day one.
Yeah, but don't say that. If they don't have a criminal conviction, if they enter the country illegally, then they committed a crime. So let's not say that, guys. Now, these people, based on what I've seen, ICE is wrong. ICE should not be treating them this way. These people are legal.
Legal from day one.
You know, having a mother taken away from the kids, I felt like a knife was just like, it's like stabbing my heart.
I never expect this in America.
I was taken to the first detention center in chains.
When I got there, I was like,
see, this is wrong, guys. This is wrong. That's why I wanted to put this out there. These people in the country legally, and you're going to put them in chains and in cuffs. Come on.
where am I? It looks like a prison.
They took us to the booking. We're asked to strip naked in front of each other.
There were 30 of us in one cell, just like a line of bunks, and then open showers and toilets.
And you were supposed to use this toilet in front of 12, 14 other people.
If I wanted to use the bathroom, I feel violated.
What did we do to be treated this way? That is inhumane.
I was treated like a criminal, like I killed somebody.
And every single time I asked a question, it was, I'm not your case officer. I don't know. I'm just doing my job.
They said, listen, I know every one of you will say, I left my kids at home with no one to take care of them. I don't care. You will say that you haven't eaten anything all day long. I don't care. You say that you're terrified, you are here unjustly. I don't care.
It was super cold.
Freezing.
They nicknamed them the ice boxes.
I don't think it's more than 30 degrees.
We're huddled, trying to stay warm, wrapped in these aluminum foils, looking like dead bodies.
There's no window that you can look outside.
I never was able to breathe fresh air.
Fluorescent lights are shining 24/7.
I couldn't sleep. We kept hearing rats scream. Oh.
One of the girls had her period and there was blood everywhere.
They knew I was in a menstrual cycle, but it was not offered to shower for 5 days.
This nurse comes in and she's like, pregnancy test. She made us pee in front of each other into these Dixie cups. We're all just standing there in a...
This is wrong, guys. I'm going to continue to say that. This is wrong. And we need to take a look at this, guys. This is wrong. I think ICE is exceeding themselves. I think there needs to be a new procedure in how you detain people. I think people that are illegally in the country should be left alone. All those proceedings, just chasing people that are even legal in the country. Use that energy to pursue those who are illegal. Those who are legal in the country, leave them alone. Because if that's the case, then just get rid of everybody then. I don't get it.
Circle holding our open urine, and she's plopping these pregnancy tests in and then being like, okay, you guys are gonna check it back in the toilet.
The food was horrible.
It was disgusting.
I ended up getting very sick.
I lost a lot of my weight, 20 pounds.
My body was really starting to shut down. I felt like, oh my goodness, am I gonna die here?
I worked as a journalist in Egypt and I was persecuted and detained and tortured. My experience at the Butler County Jail was more traumatizing than my detention in Egypt.
Wow.
I got woken up in the middle of the night and they're like, Jasmine, you're leaving. I jumped up, I'm like, I'm going home. And they're like, we're being transferred.
She said, we're gonna transfer you to Maine. I was like, Maine?
You're going to Arizona. I'm like, why am I going to Arizona? I begged every single guard for help. Can you please tell anyone, your supervisor, that I would love to pay for my flight home? Just get me out of here. ICE issued a statement saying I was detained for not having legal documentation to be in the US. I do not support anyone being in a country illegally. I had all my paperwork. I was in the immigration office. I was never in the country illegally.
Since a green card is a privilege, not a right, and under our nation laws, our government has the authority to revoke a green card if a law is broken and abused. In my early 20s, I was young. I was in college. I got in trouble for possession of marijuana. I was pardoned. It was dismissed. It's been years, and I have renewed my green card twice. Never had an issue with immigration.
USCIS obtained evidence that indicated you provided material support to a Tier 3 terrorist organization. I volunteered with a nonprofit that took care of orphans and poor and sick people in Egypt. So basically, they tried to link this nonprofit, which is the most reputable, respected nonprofit, to a Tier 3 undesignated terrorist organization. This is how they framed it.
Guys, I don't understand. Can somebody explain to me why is ICE using this energy and these resources to go after people that are clearly illegal in the United States, and people that are just working, just doing their thing? You don't have, if you have somebody who clearly has no papers, no legal rights to be in the States, I get it. Do you guys know that without immigration, without legal immigration, if you was to deport everybody that's not U.S. born, the country would not function. You guys do know that, right? You know that the wheels of the country revolves around immigration.
I don't feel like this was a mistake. I feel like this was on purpose.
That is not a rare case. This is systematic.
They are just grabbing anyone that they can.
They're trying to find ways to deport as many people, even if these people were here legally.
Not knowing what's gonna happen to me, I feel like that was the worst. Because I wanted just to call my husband. I wanted to hear my kids, and my kids are okay, During the time that I was there, it was also my daughter's birthday. I feel like they took that away from me. I was scared they were gonna forget me.
I was put on solitary confinement for 6 days for advocating for myself and the other Muslim inmates to have a quiet space to pray. That's when my mental health started to deteriorate too fast. It's just a matter of time. I'll get deported and get killed in Egypt. That was the thing that I couldn't get out of my mind. I'll just get deported and get killed.
I had a medical check and I had to go visit this nurse. She could tell that I was distraught and confused, and she looked at me and she goes, "Can I pray for you?" And she said this beautiful prayer in Spanish that I have no idea what she was saying. And I just cried and I cried and I cried, and she just held my hands, and I was like, okay, I'm going to get through this.
An officer called and said, "Pack your stuff."
Where am I going? Just pack your stuff.
I was transferred.
And it's crazy. This lady even offered to pay for her ticket. She's from Canada. I'll go home. Fuck it. And they still would not let. I mean, this is torture, guys. This is wrong. I'm gonna keep saying it. This is wrong. This is wrong. And I'm just looking at this, and I'm glad that I'm in my country, guys. I'm glad that I'm where I belong. This is crazy.
Back to the San Diego prison.
It was a 2-hour drive.
Someone just grabbed me and said, "You're coming with me this way."
She's like, "Yeah, uncuff her. She's being released today." My eyes just like, what?
Said, "You are released." I actually forget what the word released mean in English. To be honest, what do you mean by you're released? I was in a shock.
They stripped the chains off of me quickly, snuck me into the airport, escort me onto the plane, sit me down, and they're like, "Okay, you're free. You can use your cell phone now. Take care."
And they were kind of like outside, and I did not know where to go. I didn't have a phone.
An officer said, "We just got this letter today. The Department of Homeland Security reinstated your asylum status." It was the happiest moment of my entire life.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So the first thing we did was to drive to the mosque. Then we went out to eat in a Palestinian restaurant. I ate a lot.
I was happy to see my husband. I was more happy to see my girls, no offense. The youngest one was having nightmare, kept waking up. So I knew they needed me, and just kind of reassure them I'm okay, even though it's still hard for me. It's still fragile.
I am a different person than the person that got detained. I lost my job that I love. I lost my health insurance. Was not able to finish my degree, all because I got detained for 73 days.
I was so lucky to have only been in there for 2 weeks. Can you imagine someone in the system that doesn't have my privilege, all the lawyers, all the money, all my connections? Majority of the women that I met have been in there for months. I received a 5-year ban from America. Everyone asked me, they're like, well, you're never gonna go back, are you? I'm appealing. I wanna go back. I love America.
I am in the process now of getting my citizenship.
I still love the American people, but I'm doubting if I ever feel safe and call the United States my home. I don't think this government will stop.
Your government is funding a system that doesn't follow any rules.
Immigrants will be the first target. After that, they will target any opposition. Violating due process this time means they will violate it again and again and again.
Excuse me. You know what's crazy, guys? That all these people probably have legal they could pursue legal accountability. They could file lawsuits, maybe. I don't know, I'm not a lawyer, but they may be able to file lawsuits. But they probably won't. Especially the guy with the asylum. They probably won't because they're afraid. These are civil rights being violated. A lot of civil rights and constitutional rights were violated. Remember that legal immigrants have civil rights. Even illegal immigrants are given civil rights. So this needs to be addressed, guys. I think ICE need to bring down the volume a little bit. This needs to be addressed. President Trump did say that he is all for legal immigration. We need legal immigration, as he stated. We do need legal immigration. And I'm going to tell you, if they deport everybody and only the people that are born in the United States are left, the United States is not going to function. It's going to be crippled, guys, because the machine that turns, part of what's responsible for that are immigrants. The United States is made up of immigrants. That's how the United States was made. Whether you're an immigrant or your parents were immigrant or your great-grandparents were immigrants. This is for everybody, including Donald Trump. They all came from Germany somewhere, Europe somewhere. Somebody came from somewhere, with the exception of the Native Americans. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think. But this needs to stop, guys. I wanted to address this because this needs to stop. And you already know, guys, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Any donations to my channel will be greatly appreciated. My PayPal account is on the screen. Peace, love, and God bless.